Hey, how's it going? How you doing? It's your boy, Tripped. Go, cut it. Okay, so what we're gonna do here today is we are here to eliminate your Twitch copyright issue of like, oh, I can't watch my VODs properly, or when I download them, there's audio muted. Well, that's because you can't play copyright shit on Twitch. Wish Twitch would do something about it, but they can't really do it. They just go bloop, and then, you know. So if you don't have the resources to record and to record your software, or to record and stream at the same time, then what we're gonna do here is we have another solution that I used to use, and then I got this the Wave XLR, which the software that we're talking about also you can use with the Wave 3. However, these cost about 200 bucks, 200 Canadian. So, you know, you don't really want to do that. You don't really put out a bunch of money. You already have like a basic condenser mic with the audio interface like I have. So we're gonna work on something to kind of counteract all of that kind of fun stuff. So in this video, we're just gonna kind of go over some of the things. Basically, we're just gonna go over some basic steps. I'm gonna run it through you, and then I will show you how I have my setup, and so on and so forth. We're gonna be going over these kinds of things. So this is very, very generic. I mean, you can just technically pause this and go through it, but we're gonna go through it together. We are going to open our browser, whichever one you use. You download the software. I already downloaded it, but I will put this exact link down below in the description, so you can just click on it and then it takes you right there. It's on back in the data. So while it does this, basically we're just going to focus today on the Sonar side of the Steelseries GG. Basically it's all for audio and such. Okay, cool. All right. They changed it a bit because I basically, when I first got it, it was only like a game and voice chat. If you don't have a SteelSeries account, you can just skip the step. You can continue anyway, whatever, cool. But then you can't use moments. You can use the engine. You can enter the giveaways. I'm pretty sure you can do home, but you can't access the moments, the clips, or the sonar, the audio stuff. So we're going to sign in. I already have an account, so we'll just go through that really quick. Cool. All right, now we're gonna start the setup. So what this is gonna do is, currently what we have is I just have my line 5 for the UR22C from Steinberg. Obviously that's what's popping up here. We're just gonna close this in the background for now. So we have, all right, cool, game output, let's go into my headphones. Cool. All right, let's do this. All right, chat output, go in there, both media and augs, for your apps need to be routed directly to this channel. Do you need help? You need for the icon. We'll be going over that. The microphone as well. It's already the same thing. Thankfully, everything's the same for me. So now it's just configuring, creating these 5 different channels, and then we can tweak them as we so please. If you have multiple audio like channels, for example, I have my 2 gaming monitors that each have speakers on them. Yeah, ready to be routed. So there's the media and the augs. Those 2 have to be manually routed. So basically, if you look here, all right, everything's going to my headphones. Now I can make the game go to my one monitor, this one go to another one, this one go to another one. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to have, for me personally, we're going to have it all go to the same one. Hello, Snowflake. So now we have everything selected here. All this, we got the game one. We're just gonna do default configuration. You can manually change these. They're just EQ presets. You don't have to do that though. I'm personally not gonna do it because I already have my EQs and such going through a software. So game. All right. So then you have your spatial audio. Never use this. Never use this. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work, and it's not gonna really do anything for you. Personally, I never use it, and it's just kind of meh. Volume boost, obviously before you're processing, and then smart volume. So basically the smart volume essentially is just a compressor, and it just makes everything just meh. So it just squishes it, compresses it. I used to use this, but now that I have like audio stuff, I don't need it. But that if you might want to, I normally do. Chat, for example, this is essentially same thing. Keeps it in range. Yeah, so it's the exact same description. That's how you can tell it's a compressor. So compressor would just, obviously when people are screaming in voice chat, and they just get spooked, right? They get spooked by a game and bah, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, fuck my ears. So then what we do is we just add a compressor to make sure that that just stays all at a certain level. You can also use a limiter if you have that kind of software, but I don't think this one does have limiting capabilities. You do have your noise cancellation, which is essentially just noise suppression, I believe. Yeah, make your teammate's voice crystal clear by removing any non-vocal sounds with clear cast AI-powered noise canceling. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that means. So the noise reduction, obviously background static noises. So static coming from, you can hear my fans, probably if I crank it up a little bit. So that's my fans. That's what you can hear. And then obviously your kind of keyboard kind of stuff. So this will get rid of your keyboard. And this is for chat too. So this means like when your friends have like a really loud keyboard, this will help doing that. You also have these features in the mic, in the augs. You have the same as the game, same with the media, same as the game. So chat and mic have the same settings, and these three have the same settings as well. Most you would probably use is smart volume, and then chat you probably noise reduction I definitely would use, but then microphone I probably, for my mic, hold on, let's go check our checklist. We downloaded Steelseries, we installed it, we already created the account, we enabled that. We're going to open Spotify. Okay, so now we're going to open Spotify, let's see where it goes. We are going to now change where the Spotify is going. So this is just the default. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into our settings. We're going to open our windows. We're going to go settings, system, sound, app volume, and device preferences. And then we are going to go select, obviously, the item that we want, which currently is the Spotify. So we're going to select that, and then we're going to enable it into media. So the media tab. So now you guys can't hear it, but now if I select the media, now that's what's going on here. So we're just going to actually go back to default. We're going to turn on this Spotify thing here. So I have already inputted. So what I will do here is what you guys can't hear, but I can. Fuck, that's loud as hell. We're going to remove this really quick. So we're going to add a new source. We're going to add output capture, and we're going to add, I'm going to say it is Spotify, and essentially what it is we're just going to select the media that we wanted. So because this is all what's going to go through here, you can select obviously a different name. I'm probably just going to rename it for the purpose of this video. We're going to name it media audio. All right, cool. Now that we have our media audio track down here that is now playing, as you can see through here, and you can see it playing over here. So you can also select obviously your I'm gonna go to settings, and we'll go to audio. So default. So we're gonna make this the gaming audio. We're gonna make this my voice chat audio, and we're gonna keep this as this. Actually, technically, we're just gonna go through. Oh, it's not popping up here, so we're not gonna do it now. But you would just select Steelseries microphone. All right, so that applies everything there. Now, output. This is where the biggest thing comes in. You can see it's kind of faded out here because I'm recording right now, but the Twitch VOD, the little circle, I'll zoom in here, but it's right here. This is where my VOD track is going. You'll have your live stream, right? So you have your live stream that I currently have it on audio track number 1. Now you go through, there's 6 different options. I have my Twitch VOD on 6. This is just my personal preference because I use 2, 3, 4, and now I'm using 5 as well for you guys to hear the music. Of course, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's where all of those are currently going. We're going to put the game, chat, all that kind of stuff on different audio tracks. So we will go down here to the, can't remember what they're called. These little, the 3-dot menu here. We're going to go into advanced audio properties. We're going to go and make sure that everything is selected accordingly. So desktop audio is what we want, basically that's going to be my game audio. So that's going to be number 2. Also, all of the ones that I want stream to hear are going to be going through track 1. So we have everything going through 1. Yeah, so everything goes through 1, but we're actually going to get rid of this media audio because we want people to hear the music on the live stream. So my recordings are 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 2, obviously it's my game. We're going to make, actually we're going to switch, later on I'll switch it back, but usually I have my voice chat on number 3, and then I'll have my mic on number 4, and then 5 will be my music. And usually 5 is going to not be in my recordings, but today, just for this purpose of this video, 5 is going to be there. If I were to just turn off 5, you don't hear the music now. But if I re-enable number 5, now you can hear the music. So that's kind of like where this goes from, because if I have it not on 6, right, as you can see, there's my microphone's on 6, my voice chat's on 6, my gaming audio's on 6, but not the music. So if I just disable it, just like it looks like here, you don't hear it. When I enable it, just like these check marks are, you can now hear it. That's where Twitch will mute my audio because it is on the stream VOD. But if I take it off, then it is not there now. I'm going to close that. So now we have gone into and changed all of the audio tracks. We enabled them accordingly. And we also made sure that everything that was on the 6 tracks was only everything but the music. And if we go back to output, everything is on track is on 6. And then, yeah. So all you need is that. I mean, currently it says click to auto set defaults. It's basically telling me to make sure that this is my gaming one, so that everything comes through is this being your default for gaming. That means that anything you watch that isn't routed, for example, the media is currently routed because I had to manually do it. Same with the aux. Chat, I believe by default is going to be the communications default. If I open up this, let's go to hardware and sound, manage audio devices. Yeah, so it by default makes your chat the communications device and the gaming the default device. So that way, for example, in Overwatch, you only have the 2 options. You only have communication and default. So you, for example, for the voice chat, you would want to select the communications device because then it would automatically default to putting it into the voice chat section here that we can differentiate the 2 between, as well as the gaming is automatically the default. So if I open Apex, which for example does not have one that you can reroute, or you can reroute it, but it's gonna be annoying. Same with GTA also doesn't have an option to select a certain device, so you have to do that in the in your current settings and then rerouting it this way. But if you don't want to do that, you can just select this to be your gaming in your default, and that currently, and then just set it to go to your headphones, and then you're all good to go. Yeah, so it's all set up here now, and now when I go to stream, I can play music and it won't go off. And if I don't want stream to hear music, I'll just hit the eye. It disappears off of my thing, and it's all good to go. Yeah, so I hope this helped. I know that this was kind of a bit of a long video. I don't know if I'm going to keep it all the way through. I'll be doing some cuts and such, but if you did enjoy it, please give it a like, comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this was really helpful. That's all I really wanted this to be. And yeah, I hope you guys have yourself a good one. Peace out.